Did Azan Tefou from 90 Day Fiancé really die? A clear look into the confusion and controversy. A sudden Instagram post raises eyebrows. On April 23, 2025, 90 Day Fiancé fans were caught off guard when Nicole Nafziger, one of the show's well-known former cast members, posted a black and white photo of herself with her ex-fiancé Azan Tefou, also known as Hassan Marauni. Alongside the image, the captions simply read, #RIP, I am absolutely shattered and heartbroken to confirm he died. She included a broken heart emoji and tagged it with the hashtag link in bio. Naturally, this sparked immediate speculation, confusion, and concern among fans of the reality show, many of whom hadn't seen or heard anything about Azan in years. While the post seemed serious, the included link led followers to a general article listing celebrities who had passed away in 2024. Notably, Azan's name was not mentioned in that article. This disconnect between the dramatic caption and the irrelevant link quickly raised red flags. Fans who had seen similar posts from Nicole in the past began questioning the validity of the claim. Was this a case of tragic news breaking first on social media, or was something else going on? Nicole's history of similar posts. Unfortunately, this was not the first time Nicole had made a similar post. According to followers, she had previously shared vague or misleading messages on Instagram or Twitter, implying something tragic had happened to Azan. These posts often involved broken heart emojis, phrases like, "I can't believe this is happening," or simply linked to general celebrity gossip content. Back in 2020, Nicole had posted a photo of Azan with a heartbroken emoji and added a link in her bio to a page that did not actually provide any context or confirmation of Azan's supposed death. That post sparked confusion but was brushed off by many as an accident or poorly judged content sharing. However, when similar posts resurfaced in 2023 and 2024, each time with slight changes in language but the same emotional tone, some fans began to believe Nicole was engaging in intentional misinformation. Her 2025 post reignited the controversy and raised ethical concerns about the impact of such public posts, especially when shared by individuals with a large following. Fans respond, "He's died before." As Nicole turned off comments on her April 2025 post, fans turned to her previous Instagram uploads to voice their opinions. One user wrote on a 2023 post, "How many times is he going to die? I've seen her post this before." Another said, "He didn't die. She has faked his death before. It's a pattern now." Fans criticized Nicole's actions, claiming it was an attempt to gain attention or website traffic through emotionally manipulative tactics. Some even accused her of profiting off fake news by earning money through affiliate links in her Instagram bio. One user harshly commented, "How low can you really go? This is disgusting. Go ahead and make your little $10 off the likes. You're pathetic." Another added, "You're a horrible person using fake death clickbait to get money. Just gross behavior." The overall tone of the responses was one of disappointment, frustration, and, for many, concern over the mental health and motivations behind such posts. Azan's absence from social media, fuel for the fire. A key factor adding to the confusion is Azan's prolonged absence from social media. His last verified post was made back in 2020, and since then, there has been no public update from him. While this doesn't confirm anything sinister, it has allowed room for speculation to grow. With no new photos, videos, or direct statements, it becomes difficult to either confirm or deny rumors. His absence provides a blank canvas upon which fans, bloggers, and even Nicole herself have projected various narratives. This lack of communication, while not unusual for someone who may have chosen to live a private life, made Nicole's 2025 post more believable to some at first glance, and more problematic once the truth came into question. Nicole's previous denial, and the question of intent. After a previous similar controversy in 2023, Nicole responded to criticism in the comments section of one of her posts. A user had written a scathing message that read, "She already lied on Twitter telling everyone that Azan was dead. And when people started sending condolences and asking what happened, she confessed to making the whole thing up." The commenter went on to accuse her of being unstable and even implied that her actions could become dangerous, suggesting that she was mentally unfit to handle rejection or separation from Azan. Nicole replied strongly, stating, "This person spreading lies about me is not ok. I never once said Azan had died. I need everyone to understand this. I never even teased or hinted at that. And the fact that you're now accusing me of being a dangerous person is very damaging to me." She added, "You do realize I'm a real *** king person, right?" Nicole's emotional reaction highlighted the toll that public speculation and criticism had taken on her. It also raised a larger question: was she misunderstood, or was there a pattern of behavior that warranted this level of scrutiny? The power of public influence and the ethics of misinformation. One of the core concerns surrounding Nicole's posts is the influence reality TV stars hold over their followers. Whether or not Nicole intended to deceive anyone, using language and imagery that suggests someone has died, especially when untrue, can be deeply harmful. Such posts can cause unnecessary emotional distress for fans, disrespect the subject, in this case, Azan, and ultimately contribute to the spread of false information. When repeated over time, they may desensitize audiences to real tragedies. Nicole's repeated use of hashtags like #RIP and linking to external sites further complicates the ethics of her behavior. While no direct profit motive has been proven, some links in her bio were traced to ad-heavy websites that could potentially earn money from clicks. Is Azan Tefou alive? What we know so far. As of now, there is no confirmed report from any reliable source that Azan Tefou has passed away. No family statement, news outlet confirmation, or cast member acknowledgement has been made publicly. His extended absence from the spotlight likely means he has chosen to live a private life after his time on 90 Day Fiancé. Given the lack of evidence supporting the death rumors and the history of misleading posts from Nicole, the overwhelming consensus is that Azan is alive, though he remains out of the public eye. Chantel Everett and Pedro Jimeno, life after divorce. From reality romance to legal battles. A quick recap. Chantel Everett and Pedro Jimeno were once one of the most talked about couples from TLC's 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Their love story, initially full of charm and cross-cultural fascination, gradually unraveled in front of millions of viewers on the family channel. Their relationship began with promise, as Pedro traveled from the Dominican Republic to Georgia to marry Chantel. But cultural clashes, trust issues, and family tensions, particularly between Chantel's family and Pedro, quickly took center stage. By the time season 4 of The Family Chantel aired, things had deteriorated so badly that viewers witnessed a bitter and emotional separation. Chantel accused Pedro of cheating and emotional neglect, while Pedro painted Chantel as immature and overly attached to her family. In 2022, Pedro filed for divorce, and the fallout was brutal. The divorce details: what really happened. Legal records confirmed that Pedro filed for divorce in May 2022. What followed was a legal tug-of-war involving restraining orders, accusations of infidelity, and emotional turmoil. Pedro claimed that Chantel had withdrawn $257,000 from their joint bank account without his consent. Chantel countered that Pedro had emotionally abandoned her and had begun inappropriate relationships with women from his real estate job. The court ultimately sided with the financial side of the case, but neither party was accused of criminal wrongdoing. Fans, however, remained split. Some believed Pedro was a gold digger who used Chantal to get to the US, while others felt Chantal was overdramatic and controlling. Where is Pedro now? After the divorce, Pedro focused on his career as a real estate agent in Georgia. Though he's no longer a part of the family Chantal, he's maintained a low-key social media presence, mostly posting listings, home tours, and real estate advice on Instagram. Professionally, Pedro seems to be doing well. He has been associated with Laura Delgado Realty, and according to some reports, he's made steady progress in his career. On the personal side, rumors swirled in 2023 that he was dating a coworker, but he has not confirmed any new relationship. While fans still occasionally flood his Instagram with "Where's Chantal?" comments, Pedro rarely engages in the drama. He's shifted gears entirely, from reality star to working professional, and he seems determined to distance himself from the explosive television life. Chantal's comeback, new career, new life. Chantal, meanwhile, has made quite the transformation. In early 2023, she earned her Bachelor of Science in Nursing (BSN) and began working as a registered nurse. It was a career goal she had talked about for years on the show, and now she's living it. Unlike Pedro, Chantal has remained relatively active online. Her Instagram features travel photos, beauty partnerships, and occasional selfies from her shifts at the hospital. She's even appeared at a few reality TV events and conventions, where fans praised her resilience post-divorce. In 2024, there were whispers about Chantal joining another reality show, perhaps something medical-themed or dating-based, but nothing has been confirmed. According to sources close to the couple, Chantal and Pedro have completely cut ties. They do not follow each other on social media, and neither has mentioned the other publicly since their divorce was finalized. While their storyline ended in heartbreak, it seems both have moved forward, though in very different ways. Chantal's path is centered around self-improvement, family, and personal growth, while Pedro appears focused on his career and staying out of the spotlight. Fans remain divided. Social media remains a battleground of opinions when it comes to Pedro and Chantal. Reddit threads, YouTube comments, and Instagram replies continue to reflect opposing camps. Are Chantal Everett and Pedro Jimeno dating again? Life, love, and rumors after divorce. Chantal Everett's romantic life post-divorce. Chantal has always been open about her desire for love, but after her painful and very public split from Pedro, fans were eager to know, is she dating again? Short answer, she tried, but it's complicated. In 2024, Chantal joined the cast of 90 Day, The Single Life Season 4, where she began exploring the dating world once again. Audiences saw a different side of her, vulnerable yet more assertive. She went on several dates, including with Giannis Varoufakis, a Greek-American entrepreneur. Their chemistry sparked hope for fans who wanted to see Chantal finally find someone who appreciated her. However, the relationship fizzled quickly, with Chantal later stating that the romance felt forced and that she was not fully healed yet. Chantal's relationship rumors and social media clues. Throughout 2024 and early 2025, Chantal has been spotted with a few mystery men on social media. Most notably, a muscular man she was vacationing with in Turks and Caicos. While she never confirmed the identity of the man, sleuthy fans tried connecting the dots through tagged friends and mutual followers. The most consistent theory is that he's a fellow nurse or med spa coworker, but Chantal has stayed silent about the connection. She's also used her platform to post about self-love, independence, and healing. Frequent signs that she's either single or intentionally keeping her love life private. Is Chantal ready to settle down again? In a candid Q&A on Instagram in February 2025, a fan asked, "Would you ever get married again?" Chantal's response was blunt but hopeful. "If the right man comes along, absolutely. But this time, it won't be a rushed fairy tale. It'll be real." This suggests that while she's open to love, she's not chasing it. After everything she went through with Pedro, Chantel seems more focused on building trust, compatibility, and personal growth before jumping into another serious commitment. Pedro's love life. Is he still single? Pedro, on the other hand, has kept his romantic life extremely private. That hasn't stopped rumors, though. In 2023, fans noticed that Pedro had been spotted multiple times with Sophie Sierra, a former 90 Day Fiancé UK cast member. The two were seen grabbing coffee in Atlanta and working out at the same gym. Neither confirmed a relationship, and when Pedro was asked in a YouTube interview whether he was dating anyone, he simply said, "Right now I'm focused on me, work, family, and staying grounded." Is Pedro avoiding TV for good? One of the most interesting things about Pedro's post-divorce life is how completely he's distanced himself from reality television. While Chantel remains connected to the 90 Day franchise and reality TV circles, Pedro has not appeared on any TLC-related shows or spin-offs since The Family Chantel ended in 2023. His social media is strictly professional, no drama, no teasers, no engagement with the fandom. Some speculate this is because of non-disclosure agreements or even a conscious effort to rebrand himself in the real estate world. Whatever the reason, it seems Pedro doesn't want to mix his public image with personal entanglements anymore. Do they regret the marriage? This is one of the most frequently asked questions among fans. Do Chantel and Pedro regret their relationship? Chantel has touched on this in interviews and online posts. She said that while she regrets how things ended, she doesn't regret the relationship itself. "I loved him. I gave it my all. That can never be a mistake." Pedro, by contrast, has said little, but in a rare moment on the Family Chantel finale, he mentioned, "We weren't right for each other. That doesn't mean I didn't try." This suggests that both parties have grown from the experience, even if they see it from different emotional angles. Are reconciliation rumors true? Here's where things get juicy. In early 2025, a TikTok video went viral that allegedly showed Chantel and Pedro at the same event in Atlanta. The video was blurry, but fans speculated that the two were seen talking civilly.